How this workout's going to progress will be quite simple. You're going to have 3 options: a body weight option, a medium kettlebell option, and then the hard option. The body weight option, is simply chop and pop. We've done this before. Hands in front of us, shoulders pulled down, slap the thighs, hinge the hips, pop back up from the side. It's here. Okay, if you're going to do a body weight option, you're doing 10 chop and pop every single time. If you do the medium option with the kettlebell, it's a go bag swing. Hold the kettlebell by the handles, put the bottom of the bell into the belly, abs tight, retract the shoulder blades, hinge back at the hips, stand back up. So again. And then the hard option is the full kettlebell swing, and you're going to do 5 swings. That's your first one. So every single time you're going to do this, we're going to do 5 swings, 5 go bag swings, or 10 chop and pop. Straight after that, you're going to do 1 goblet squat. Again, the goblet squat body weight. We're going to do 5 of them if you're doing body weight. Or 1 simple one if you're doing with the goblet squat or the kettlebell. From there, we're going to do 2 inchworms. Okay, you'll do 2 of them. Once you've done that set, you're then going to do the mobility drill. You're going to come out of the mobility drill, do another set of that, another mobility drill, and we're going to keep chopping and change between them and a different mobility drill throughout the whole workout. We're going to detach the straps from the K weight to release the resistance bands. We're going to walk back, and we're going to lean forward and push our bum backwards. Okay, so a nice straight spine, and the bands should be pulling us forward, but we're pushing our bum back, so we're now really stretched out. And from here, all we're going to do is we're going to rotate to one side, and here you'll feel the bottom lat being stretched. Hold it for a count of 3, come straight round to the other side, and back round. And we're going to keep that going for 10 each side. Exercise number 2 is a sort of variation of the zenith. So we're going to detach 2 cords. I like to attach the red one and one of the blacks. You can decide which one you want to do depending on your strength. So quick recap, zenith is here on your 4 points or 6 points, and you're going to kick your arm through and then put it back, kick your arm through. What we do with the K weight is we walk ourselves out and we allow the band to start pulling us back so you can feel it in the T-spine. And all we do simply here, we're going to pull it through and then let it pull us back further, pull it through, back, through, back. We're going to do 10 one side and change around and do 10 the other. Okay. Next exercise is called a stony stretch. What we do, we put our hands above our head and we simply step 1 leg forward, 1 leg back, 1 leg forward, back, until we come into that hip flexor stretch position. Now my arms are a wee bit too far forward, so I'll shimmy myself forward again. And from here, when I've got my arms above my head and shoulders, or above my ears, and leg ears, I'm going to pull it down. And I'm going to just find that tension point, or feel it in my chest, and across my biceps, and engage my hip flexor, and I sit here and I breathe. Now what I don't want to do is don't want to be head forward, pulled into it. I want to relax in this position and push my chest through, and just concentrate on focusing on breathing, and engaging that hip flexor, and just relaxing that stretch. You spend about 30 seconds to a minute in this position, and then you'll step out of it, and then you put your hand above your head again, and change it, go forward, back, until you come to the bottom, and do the same thing, except this time stretching the other hip flexor. Okay, it's just a nice wee way of getting 2 stretches into one. Okay, try that. Okay, next exercise is shoulder distractions. You're going to get a pole a broom handle or something, maybe even a rope if you need it. And you're going to simply pull it taut if you're using a rope or using a pole like this. And all you do, keep the arms straight, bring the pole above your head and right down. And then bring it back to the start position. Now what we don't want to be doing this where you're being pulling, you're scrumming your face up. You want to get to the point where it's nice and comfortable, but you can still feel it in the shoulders. And you simply just put it back, touch, and back, okay? Once your shoulders got a bit warmed up, you can move it in. I move it in literally ½ an inch each side, if that, and start again. And then another ½ inch, and another ½ inch. And you keep that going. Put small markers on the same pole or on the rope so you can see the progress as you go along through the weeks. Try that. The next stretch for the KO weight is a nice one for opening up the groin. Hold the handles and come into a squat position with your arms completely straight. Step one leg out, so one leg straight, and what you'll do is you're going to pull your toes up, and from here you're going to transfer your weight to the straight leg and bend that one and then straighten the opposite. So it's going to be here, keep your bum as low as possible, and come to here, which doesn't move like a pattern for me. And here, pause, and you really focus on putting your toes back and open up that groin. Try that. Yep. The next movement is for the wrists. Now the wrists are a joint that's very much overlooked by most people. But what we're going to do is we're going to simply turn our hands around so our fingertips are facing us, and we're leaning over our hands. And from here, all we do is we drop our bum back towards our heels, and this should start stretching the front of our forearms or the back of the forearms. And you're going to hold it and just breathe. And allow that stretch to happen naturally. Don't force it, just allow it to happen as it relaxes. Just push back a wee bit further. And relax again, push back a wee bit further. What we don't want to happen is this. We don't want our wrists coming, our hands coming off the ground. We want to focus on keeping the hands on the ground. Wrists turn right around. And just stretching back. Keeping the arms completely locked out. And that's wrist fan. This next exercise doesn't require KO weight to do it, though the KO weight can give you another option of being able to move your arms back and forth. But you can do this simply just by on a side of a chair or on a bench, a table, something like that. So what you're going to do, you're going to lean back, lean down, hold your arms out straight, and think of pushing your chest towards the floor. Okay, and we're going to simply breathe, keeping those arms straight, and we're focusing through the chest, through the T-spine. And from here, for the KO weight, we can just move our shoulders out a bit to that point, just before pain, not into pain, and then bring it back, move it out, and bring it back. Like I said, if you haven't got a KO weight and just using a table, you won't be able to do that part, but you still get a decent stretch by just focusing on pushing the chest towards the floor. Okay, this exercise is a really simple one, it's called cat camel. On our hands and knees, and all you're going to do, you're going to put your shoulder blades together, drop your chest forward, and then from here, you're going to push them up and protract them. You want this point here, you want a nice big hill between your shoulder blades, and this point here, you want a nice valley. So push up, drop down, push up, drop down, push up, drop down. And you really push through, and then really drop down as low as you can. What we don't want to do is when we're dropping down, we don't want our shoulders to shrug up. We want to keep our shoulders down, or pulled towards your hips, sorry, and then shrug into them so your shoulder blades come together. And push up, and push down, and push up. Try that, cat camel. Next exercise is a nice wee mobility one. It's good for getting yourself just moving and getting the blood flowing. They're called rolling 45s. You'll probably know these because it's basically the start of the Turkish get-up. So if you've been following our previous programs, you will know what the Turkish get-up is. If not, you can go back and look at the Turkish get-up tutorials, or you can just focus here. One leg bent, one leg out the side. Whatever leg's bent, that arm is in the air, and the opposite hand runs parallel with the straight leg. From here, you're going to rotate your shoulder blade down. Imagine there's two golf balls behind the back of your shoulder blades, and you're going to be chest forward. From here, you're going to pull with this arm and push with this arm. It's going to be here, and then you're going to simply roll down, change, and up, roll. And you're going to keep this movement going. You'll notice I'm sticking my chest forward, I'm not sitting like this. I'm keeping my chest forward, shoulder blade retracted. Okay, that's rolling 45s. Give that a go. Next exercise is 6-point rock. So your knees are up, on your hands and knees, and on your toes. What we'll do is we'll push our bum back into your hips. You'll probably feel this here. And just simply rock back and forth. Nice straight back, abs tight. And we're just pushing into the hips, feeling that stretch, and then lean out of it, push back again, come back out of it, push back again, come back out of it. 6-point rock.